Sitting down with James Lowen, Lowen Group Mortgages. I'm Brian Martinson, Royal LePage Macro. We're talking the big changes in the mortgage industry. Or are they big changes? What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I love that you just said, is it really that big of a change? And I think that's the biggest part is that people are saying, these stress tests are stressing me out. And I don't think we need to get that crazy. Definitely it's a motivation for people that have 20% down. They will not qualify for as much, right? We talked about this earlier. It's about a 20% decrease on your pre-approval if you're 20% down or more.
Right.
We've already had changes though.
Exactly.
We've already been having this. So, last October, if you had less than 20% down, your high ratio mortgage, you already had to qualify at 4.99 or whatever the qualifying stress rate. If you were, we talked about variable mortgages being still pretty decent.
Right.
If you had a variable mortgage, you already had to qualify at 4.99. Home equity lines of credit, lots of people have those. They love them. You already had to qualify at 4.99 to get that line of credit. So I think we need to recognize that this is just a small segment of the marketplace. That, yeah, definitely, get moving out there. January 1st is the cutoff time for that. But let's all just take a little breath.
So it's not all doom and gloom. The sky is not falling. Everything's going to be okay.
I think so.
But there will be, for some people, a reduction in maybe what you could previously afford or what you've been approved for, per se.
Yeah, and I mean, so that avail, it will remove part of the market. So so it's just people that have 20% down or more will now have to qualify. The same rules that people with less than 20% have already had to be doing. People that want a variable mortgage have to do. Anyone that was taking a mortgage less than 5 years for term for the last 2 years have already had to qualify as well. So only 1, 2, 3, 4 term mortgages. But for those people that are saying like, I do have 20%, I do want to buy. If you haven't entered into an agreement before January 1st, so you can still close January, February, March type of thing. But if you haven't entered in
agreement,
you're going to see a reduction in your buying power by about 20%. So 500,000 is going down to 400,000.
That can make a big difference. That changes where you're looking.
It's already a hard market to get out there.
Absolutely.
Predictions, projections,
right?
Into the future. If I had a crystal ball or such, I'd be in my Bahamas yacht right now if I had that.
Would I get
right? So, of course. Right. Yeah. So, I mean, to see where the market's going to go, the hardest part is that we have had rates increase twice, right? From the variable side. Yeah. We've had these rule changes put into the place. Yeah. We've got winter coming up right now. Hopefully, it's a short
Possibly
one.
Today.
Possibly.
It might show up today.
So those all changes are definitely going to be affecting, the market as a whole. It's hard to know what all these multiple factors will change. So, if you're debating buying and you're having a hard time getting in, I'd probably encourage you to get out there. If you've got 20% more and down, go get and buy your house. If you're debating listing, you're going to see a little bit less of a market available for purchasing. So use that as a motivating factor, but keep in mind, and that's where I think it's great you wanted to clarify.
Yeah,
we've already been having to qualify for a lot of people. So not as big and as crazy. I think we don't need to have that big scare.
Yeah.
But yeah, to your point, definitely there will be people affected.
Perfect. Any questions, always talk to a professional, somebody like James. James, you want to tell us something about Lowen Group?
Lowen Group, we're Canada's best and highest rated mortgage brokerage thanks to our amazing team. 6 of us are all here and more than happy to help and support and work with great professionals like Brian.
That's right. Thank you very much, sir.
My pleasure.
Take care.